Right, okay guys, so I thought today I'd do a pickups video because I've got quite a bit here that I've accumulated over the last few months and I haven't done a pickups video for a while. So I figured let's do one today. Now, what do we start with first? Right, okay, I'll tell you what we'll go. We'll go with the Switch games first because I got one of them for Christmas and that would be Alex Kidd. I've been after this one for a while. I was a big fan of the original and this is the remake, isn't it? So yeah, so I got this off the missus for Christmas. Haven't had a chance to play it yet. As you can see, it's still sealed, but yeah, looking forward to sinking my teeth into that. Then we've got Snow Bros. So this one I picked up off Amazon. Two reasons why I got this. Number one is because I saw Martin play this on his channel and it looks like a really good game. And two was because it was down to like £14 something on Amazon, so it was a no-brainer to get it really. So yeah, so that's Snow Bros. And then this one, I mean, this will be obvious. You know, you guys know if you've been watching the channel, I love my beat 'em ups. And plus Scott's got it and I'd been round his when he was playing it. Good looking game and I figured, yeah, let's get it. So yeah, I think this one was £24.99 off Amazon. So yeah, great game. Right, okay, so now we're going to move on to some charity shop stuff. And that would be Paperboy. Now, I picked this one up for £1, which I thought was a pretty good bargain. Does look a little bit sun damaged, I've got to admit. However, it looks really good inside, it's all there. So, yeah, for £1, bargain. Now, I've got 3 other Mega Drive games. These were not charity shop finds though. This one here, Streets of Rage 2. That was gifted to me a while back by Chef, Retro Chef. I'll link him down below. Doesn't have a manual, but I'm sure I can find one somewhere. And yeah, it was nice of him to just give me that because he had it spare and I didn't have it. So yeah, he gave me that. And then I've got NBA Jam. This one I paid silly money for on eBay. I think I got this for like £8, which I thought was pretty good. Now this was a game I used to play a lot as a kid. A mate of mine had it and we was always sitting there playing it, 2-player. So yeah, all there, good condition. So yeah, when I got that for £8, I just put a cheeky like bid in and I got it. And I was really surprised, to be honest. So yeah, that was a bargain. And then this one, I think I got this one for a good price as well. eBay again, as you can see, hang tabs there. Perfect condition. I'll open it up as the manual falls out. All in good nick. And I picked this one up, I think it was £30, which I thought was really good because Sonic 3 can be a bit of an expensive one. So I was very lucky with that one. Right, okay, so what do we move on to now? Well, let's do this one. I've got a random SNES cartridge. Yeah, F-Zero. I realised I didn't actually have the cartridge for this. I've been playing it like emulation and things like that, but suddenly realised I didn't have the actual game of it, so I picked this up. I think I got this for like £8, something like that, cart only. So yeah, not bad deal. I'll have to try and get this mark off there. I don't think you can see that. It's like been a sticky label or some sort, and I have to try and get that off. But yeah, other than that, F-Zero is an excellent game. Definitely need to do a new one of them. Right, then we've got, this was from Swap Shop. Oh, Lee's getting a lot of mentions in this video, isn't he? So I got this from Gordon, GIB84. We did a trade, bit of a story this one. And there's a disc. Now I got this because obviously I've got the thin client and it will run this. So yeah, so basically Gordon sent me this quite a while ago, but if you watch my Christmas video, you would know that I recently picked up a rather nasty injury and at the moment it's kind of hindering my movement. So I need to send him a PSP game in return for this, but I haven't got round to it yet because I literally just can't walk to the post office. So yeah, I really need to get that sorted. But just so you know, Gordon, I have not forgot you. I will be getting that out to you as soon as possible. I know you're aware of this, we've been chatting anyway, but yeah. Right, moving on. Tron. Now this one I had to pick up because I'm a big Tron fan, if I'm honest. I love the genre. the franchise, if you like. It's all there. And I do like to pick up the odd Wii game here and there. I do still play the Wii here and there. You know, it's at the end of the day, the Wii was a great console. There's no denying it, really. Yeah, it had a lot of shovelware, but I mean, you know, it's a Tron game. Looking forward to giving that a go. And then this one, Ninja Gaiden, as you can see, £4. And I should mention, if you didn't notice, that Tron one was £3. Ninja Gaiden, yeah, I love these games. You know, obvious reasons. It's a beat 'em up, it's a hack and slash, whatever you want to class it as. And they're fantastic games. So it's all there. The only annoying thing, sticky label and then some marker pen on the manual. But we'll let that go for £4. So yeah, them two games I picked up while I was in, oh, where was we? Newquay. When we was in Newquay, we went into a retro gaming shop down there. And yeah, I picked them up there. But and this is how long it's been since I've done a pickup video. I picked them up, what, end of August, beginning of September? So that gives you an idea, wouldn't it? Right, this one also came from there. And that is a PlayStation game. Soviet Strike. This was the only one I needed that I didn't have to complete the collection. £4, as you can see. And it's all there. Disc and manual. Very good condition. Yeah, I know it's the classics one. I'm not a great fan of the classics covers, if I'm honest. But it was in good condition. It was there, so I grabbed it. Right, okay. Next. Blade Runner. PC game again. This will run on my thin client. Interesting one, this, because, like, you know, there's your manual, your disc, and then you flip it over and there's your other discs. The reason I picked this up, other than being a Blade Runner fan, is also the fact that Martin had done a live stream on this, and I thought, yeah, you know what, that game kind of passed me by back in the day, so I thought I'd pick it up, and I got it really cheap as well. It was stupid how much I paid for this. I think it was only like a £5 or something. So yeah. And it's the double case edition, which I think looks nicer, if I'm honest. So, yeah. So that's that. And while we're talking about Martin, I went down to Martin Saturday just gone. And he gifted me a few items. And one of them was Airwolf, which I knew he had a spare, and I asked if I could have it. Because I've got a bit of an affinity for bad games. And we all know how bad this game is. So, yeah. So I've got Airwolf. And he then had a duplicate of the Way of the Exploding Fist for the C64 also. And this one's in the nice little clamshell. Let's see if I can get it open. As I've done that, it's all fell out. Always the way in these videos. Let's get it back in there. Right, there we go. And there you go, there's the tape. So, yeah, nice little clamshell. I do like these little clamshells, they're nice. Yeah, and it's not that like flimsy material, it's that hard plastic, you know, almost like a miniature VHS case. I do like these. And then the other one, because he's obviously doing a Hit Squad collection, and I will link Martin down below, obviously he had the big case version of Operation War, so he gifted me that as well. And I remember playing this back in the day. I loved this game, so it's great to have that back in the collection too. So yeah, they're 3 games I had gifted by Martin, the Hobby Lodge. Now, he did also gift me a PS2, but there's an issue with that. Oh, sorry. Yeah, there's something wrong with the laser or something, so I'm going to have to take it apart and make some adjustments. For some reason, it will run PS2 games, but it was struggling with PS1 games, and in fact, on a couple of discs, it actually left a ring. So there's something wrong with it. So I need to take that apart and do some tweaking and get that sorted. So yeah, I did get a PS2 off him as well. Right, okay, so now we're into the micro stuff. We'll go into what I've picked up. And that would be, let's start with the Amstrad. So obviously I picked up an Amstrad, and I got Bridget. Not a great game, as everybody has told me, and I've tried it, and you're right, it's not. But it also came with Roland in the Caves, so that was the one I was mainly after, and it was cheap for the 2, so yeah, so I got that. Then I saw this on someone's video, I can't remember whose, but it's Ghost Hunters for the Spectrum. This was silly money, couple of quid at most, so I thought I'd pick it up and try it on the Spectrum. So yeah, so I've got that. That was an eBay purchase. And then these ones are all from Cytronic. So let's do the Spectrum one first. Got to be careful how I say this. So this one here is Emulation, and it's basically, I don't know if you can see that, it's a little sort of submarine game. So yeah, unfortunately I haven't had a chance to play this yet, and I really want to. Same as these next two, and I'll explain why in a minute. Sub Hunter, now this is also out on the Amstrad, but when I ordered it I hadn't picked up the Amstrad yet, otherwise I probably would have got it on there. It's blurring so you can't really see that, but yeah, obviously it's a sort of side scrolling submarine game. So yeah, and then we've got this one which is Guns and Ghosts. Now I have actually got a digital file for this, but I wanted to get it physical. Two reasons. Number one, I love the game. Number two, if you try and play this on the C64 Mini, it runs way too fast. So I wanted to get it physical so I could play it on the actual Commodore 64 at normal speed. So that's why I got that. Yeah, so the reason why I haven't played these three, or in fact many games recently, even these pickups, is because of this injury. I can't bend down to pick things up. I can't crouch down to plug things in. You know, so I'm having trouble. I can't set up my systems because the thing is I live in a flat, so a lot of my systems are packed away, and then when I do a video or I want to play them, I get them out and set them up, and at the moment I can't do that. I'm very limited in my movements. So yeah, it's really affecting things at the moment, especially when it comes to the channel. So bear with me guys, I am picking up this new stuff. There is a reason why you're not seeing me play it, but I will get round to it. It is looking like I should be on the fast track to getting an operation soon, so fingers crossed, because you know, once that's done and I've healed, then everything will go back to normal. So that'll be nice. It'll be nice for me anyway. So yeah, so I think that's all my pickups. I'm just looking. Yep, that is all of them. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the video guys, and until next time, take care, stay safe. Nerdy Geezer out.